How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian, and it is time for the weekly predictions for this weekend's CRL League. If you guys missed last week's video, you will know that I got 5 out of 5 predictions correct. We had an absolute blinder, especially with how close some of them matches were and where loyalties lie here and there. We played it amazingly. That's why you guys need to subscribe down below if you want to stay up to date with the best Fantasy Royale team selection and CRL West predictions on YouTube. Drop a sub down below now. I'll wait. Thank you very much to all of you who have done that, and I really hope the rest of you get bad luck in your Fantasy Royale team selection, because you're not going to get very well if you don't follow the channel. That's right. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to go into this weekend's predictions. It seems to be quite one-sided now about who we're going to pick for, because the teams that have got the momentum have it behind them, although there is a bit of close games here and there. So let's get into our this weekend selections. So match 1 on Saturday, we have Misfits versus Dignitas. This is one of the closest matches we're going to have all weekend, as both teams might actually have a chance of playoffs. Both are just below, so eager to get that win if they want to have a chance to go to World Finals. It is a bit of a momentum shift though, as Dignitas started off well but are doing a bit worse now, where Misfits seem to be just getting these wins that you don't expect them to pick up, especially if they were playing this time last year against teams like Team Liquid. So I might go for a Misfits win here, because I just think they've got what it takes. Air Surfer seems to be really getting things going now. He's got a lot behind him and a lot in his locker. So my first prediction is going to be Team Misfits. And coming up in match 2, we have Tribe Gaming versus Pain Gaming. One of the biggest matches that we've ever seen here in terms of the momentum that Pain Gaming have now, because they were diabolical at the start, but we're putting that all down to experience. They were all new guys, novices, amateurs to the game, especially in the highest level and playing at this tier. This looks to be a bit of a mishap now, but they have got something about them. They're going for it, they're fighting. Tribe Gaming, however, had a little slip up here and there, but nothing of note. I think Tribe Gaming will be favourites going into this one, but it's not going to be easy for them. They're knocking on the door of SK Gaming. They're going to want to get that #1 spot, but they've got to rely on other results going against SK, but more on that later. This one is going to be an amazing match. I cannot wait to watch it, but I think I might have to go with Tribe Gaming here, just based on Boofmag and Azealis. They have got something special in that 2v2 set, and you can never rule out Jupiter King and TNT. They have got things in the blocker that we don't even know about. Their brains working an IQ level that I have yet to see. The way they can maneuver around certain 1v1 sets, I think, is going to be incredible. So for match 2, I'm going to predict Tribe Gaming, but very, very narrow victory. I think they've got it, but let's see how they get on. In match 3, we have another really close one here, because Cream Real Betis versus Chivas Esports, both Spanish-speaking teams, really looking here to try and get that spot in playoffs. Chivas have obviously had a wave like this, well, kind of down here and then going up and up and up, whereas Cream have been there, down, up, down, sort of plateauing a bit. They had a really tough one last week against SK. No one expected them to win that, although they do have a little bit of ability in the locker in Belikin and Michifu, so who knows where this one's going to go. I'm going to predict this one to go Cream Real Betis' side, but it's going to be, as I said, another really close match, because I think they've got it just on the edge here, but things can go either way. They might have a card ban they're not used to, so we need to see how this one goes. But another slight victory here for Cream Real Betis in match 3. Moving over to Sunday, yet again, another close one. This weekend is full of absolute mad matches. We have Space Station Gaming versus Queso, two teams who are pretty much cemented in playoffs no matter what happens here. But this one is going to be huge. Ruben is finally taking that dip in form that we didn't expect. He's starting to lose matches here and there, getting things exposed about him that he didn't really have before the start of the season happened, and people are starting to take advantage now. I do think this one's going to be a Space Station Gaming win, maybe one of the more easier ones, because if Ruben doesn't win in that King of the Hill set, it's over for them, because the 2v2 set of the God RF and that crap won't lose to Team Queso. They just won't. So they really need to make sure they get a good win there. The God RF will be coming straight out into King of the Hill, so I think this one's going to be a Space Station Gaming. Maybe one of the more clearer matches, but if there's any sort of slip up in King of the Hill, this one could go Team Queso's way. They just need to really concentrate on making sure Ruben does not win. Try and get a really good deck snipe on him, and they might get this one through. So I'm going to predict Space Station Gaming for match 4. And coming up for match 4, we have SK Gaming versus Team Liquid. This one's going to be a clear victory for SK Gaming. Like, Team Liquid are absolutely shambolic. We've said it week in, week out. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. They're awful. They're absolutely useless. There's no point in them even being here anymore. They can just get in the bin. They're absolutely done out here. Whereas SK Gaming, complete opposite end of the leaderboard, are absolutely smashing it. Morton, OP Sam are looking incredible in 2v2. The only ones I want to see them come up against is I would love to see another repeat match against Space Station with the God RF and Akrap, but they obviously won that one before, but I don't think that would happen again. I think that would be another close match, especially if they end up coming up against each other in playoffs. So they've got a little bit of exciting matches maybe coming up there, depending on who wins the league or not, but this one's pretty much straightforward. SK Gaming are going to humiliate Team Liquid, which they have been getting done over and over and over all season. They are not a team worthy of playing this season. Going from the World Champions to this, I'm going to stop. I keep slating Team Liquid. They're awful. That's it. End of. We're going to leave it there. That's going to be my predictions for this weekend in terms of teams. Now let's get in to see who I've got selected for Fantasy Royale. We are going to be sticking with our boy Boofmac, who is coming up against Pain Gaming. The fact that he's playing the 2v2 set and then going forward into the King of the Hill set, I think he's going to have a good matchup here. I think he's got this. Guaranteed to get a couple of crowns easily. Next up, we're going to switch Morton up for OP Sam, only because he comes out first in that King of the Hill set. Yes, he lost last week, but ended up going straight on with Morton. The fact he's playing the 2v2 set, I think they'll win that. He'll start in King of the Hill, and then he'll probably maybe get a clean sweep against Team Liquid as they're shambolic. So I'm going to go OP Sam as my second choice. Now, it's impossible yet again not to have the God RF. He's an absolute staple in selection because he's playing that 2v2 set and he's always in King of the Hill. I think it's a very easy choice to go for him, so I'm going to be picking the God RF as my third choice. And for my final choice, I'm going to be picking Michifu just because he's coming up against Chivas. He's going to be getting them crowns in 2v2 set. He's going to be going on to playing King of the Hill. He's got the most opportunity to take crowns because they're playing teams lower than the leaderboard, so I think that's going to be a nice and easy one. So we've got OP Sam, the God RF, a Boofmac, and Michifu. They're your 4 players you should have this weekend in Fantasy Royale. So that's going to be it for this weekend's video, guys. I wish you all the best of luck to all the new subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, that's your own fault. You're not going to get points and you're not going to get crowns, so make sure you do stick around if you want to stay up to date with all the Clash Royale content. I do stream over on Twitch, and we had a $50 giveaway last weekend, which was huge. We saw so many of you guys come along and get involved, so make sure to follow me over there. I will be trying to do the weekly tournaments because it's a lot of fun. It's a way for me to get back to you guys for enjoying the content. I love doing it. That's the whole reason I do it. I don't do it for the money or the profit. I do it to entertain and to bring you guys good content and fun tournaments to play. So please make sure to subscribe. It's the only thing I ask. Make sure to follow me over on Twitch to stay up to date whenever I do go live. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.